Thanks for tuning in. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, good morning, or good afternoon, or whatever it is.
Hopefully we're good today. Everything seems to be kosherino.
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 I haven't heard that one before.
I'm making it up as I go along.
Story of our lives.
Yes. Let's test the reverb.
Meow.
Meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, meow, meow. All right. I don't know if reverb is good or not. We can't hear ourselves.
Oh, I have no idea.
Let's test. Let's test.
We take a lot on faith, don't we?
Old speaker.
Old speaker.
Old speaker. Hello, old speaker. Hi, everybody. This is the Old Speaker Zone.
Yes, welcome to 1935.
1930.
Here we are watching the baseball game.
Keep it down low. Keep it down low.
Low down.
Low down.
Feeling mighty low.
All right, so that's tested. I think that's probably pretty good. Boy. It's only us.
Only us.
No other people.
Great Scott, what is going on?
It's finally happened. We've alienated everyone in the entire universe.
Yes, well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. It's probably the beautiful weather, at least it is in our corner. Our corner of space.
Late spring, people are getting things started. So, my dear, that was quite the week we've had, eh?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah, working hard, boy. And there's still so much to do, eh?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So we've been watching The Expanse, season 3.
I think it's 3. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's amazing.
Yeah, I was, disheartened to hear that had been canceled after that, but
well, yeah.
I think it was Amazon that picked it up, so they're going to be doing the next season. So that's something.
Well, good for whoever picked it up, because it's excellent.
For whomever picked it up.
It's appalling to think you could stop a show like that at that point. I mean, the story's just heating up.
We are live, eh?
I don't know. You tell me.
I think we're live. Maybe I should test the chat bot, eh?
Oh, you could do that, I suppose.
Jeez, we showed up and nobody came.
Wow. Oh, somebody came.
Hal 9000, yeah.
Oh, Hal's here?
Yeah.
That's who showed up. Okay.
Well, Hal is always here.
I know.
The 9000 series is the most reliable computer ever made. No 9000 computer has ever made a mistake or distorted information.
You don't say.
Yay, Remy Moore! Yay!
We're not alone in space.
Maybe they're
anymore.
watching the long ad, lol.
Oh, jeez.
Is there a long ad?
Is it really?
Crumb.
Oh,
a 5-hour
seriously?
ad.
Oh no.
I don't know. I don't know what they put in before. Hi, Remy. Nice to see you. Yeah,
Hi.
we've been here all alone.
Yes.
4 whole minutes.
Yes.
And we were exactly on time today. Exactly. So.
Wow.
Yeah, I tweeted. I tweeted. Not sure where everyone is. Oh well, it's like Shelley was saying. It's like nice weather and maybe
spring has sprung.
Spring has sprung.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
When
I tweeted that thing on I tweeted out that picture I took.
All right.
Of Remy, like this is Remy's song on the car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, that's neat.
That freaked me out. I going, whoa, this is pretty good. Wonder what that is. That was Remy Moore. Oh my god!
I said, really? It's Remy Moore. He's
so
on
I'm driving
radio.
and I take a picture. I'm taking my life into my hands there.
Oh, that was neat.
Because that was the first thing I thought of. She's like, I should tweet that out. Oh yeah, Remy would get a kick out of that.
Well, it's pretty interesting. It's great hearing you on the radio.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's great driving music,
It is.
Yeah. So how are you, Remy? You were in the hospital there for a while too, I guess, eh?
Oh, just recently.
Yeah, well, I think he was out last week.
Oh, okay.
It is amazing outside. Not too hot. I can smell all this food from downtown blowing in the wind. Oh my.
Oh, wow. That must be good.
Yeah. Right.
Sounds delicious.
We've been busy at the farm as usual. I changed out 20-something light bulbs yesterday.
And that's just getting started.
They had this weird thing in their minds that the proper light bulb. I did get a kick out of that. Love knowing our delay must be really terrible. I don't know what's going on. Our stream says it's good. It says love knowing that it got played. Well, that's cool. That's good.
Oh,
yeah, it's neat that. Oh, I'm doing well. Been feeling better. Well, that's good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that.
I think the last of my strep throat is gone, and oh, it's not that big. Okay, good. Oh yeah, I was tweeting. Oh, they had this thing about the. I was talking about the light bulbs. They all had this thing about like it had to be that orange 2700K light. Oh, 30 seconds. And the house is dark. It's like there's the windows and there's like trees around, so it's like it's not that bright in the house. So I went around and I put in 100-watt equivalent CFL bulbs like that, and
daylight ones.
They're
exquisite.
And I didn't even realize that some of the fixtures, like the ceiling fixtures, had 4 sockets for bulbs, because that's how old the house is. That where in order to have enough light at all, excuse me, they needed 4 sockets. So I have like 400-watt equivalent bulbs, and then I was like, bah!
You're lucky if you found 2 bulbs in one of these 4 bulb things.
Exactly. They've never even bothered filling them after a while, and they're all 60-watt bulbs. Like you can't see anything.
It's awful.
And
it's just dim.
And this is the thing, when as you get older, you want that more high contrast, the daylight thing, and that orange. It just doesn't give you enough. It actually compounds your inability to see. I know. I learned that from Shelley, and all our bulbs in the apartment are 100-watt equivalent daylight bulbs.
Yeah.
And I've gotten so used to it. Everything that isn't that just looks weird to me.
Yeah,
even like the lighting in the studio here, that's all
orangey.
daylight light, right? So
it's true.
So we're getting very used to seeing what colors are supposed to look like. I need new lights. I moved from the back of the house to upstairs to have some extra room. Keep adding to the YouTube debt. Oh, tell me about it. So. We need a bigger place.
Oh yes, you're kidding. This office is getting small.
So the cat's doing well. We've been giving him tuna flavored cat antacids. Tuna flavored cat antacids.
It's a mouthful, isn't it?
It's in a liquid suspension. Oh, sound panels. Oh shoot! I'd like to get sound.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I'd like to get sound panels in this room too at some point, but they're pricey, and I don't. I guess I'm gonna have to break down and build my own, but that's not gonna be for another 5 months or something, maybe 6. I don't even know.
Yeah,
before I have the time, because we're so busy with the farm, eh?
There's so much to clear out.
Anyway, yeah, but anyway, I'd like to do that because right now I'm using with OBS. I have this. It's what is it called? It's one of the filters. Let me see, filters. Let me just put you on website pages. Oh, it doesn't matter here. It's called noise suppression.
Oh, okay.
And it works really well. Okay, but it creates a delay. So I have a 125 millisecond delay on like between the visuals and the vocals to make them line up again.
Oh.
And it really just cuts the audio track. It gives it a really huge delay, and I never had to use that before until that audio suppression. And it actually, I think it flattens the mic and it flattens the voices and does a lot of not really cool things. So if we had the audio, like the sound panels in here, it would be really good.
You wouldn't have to use the noise suppression or as much of it? Not
as much. I could use the sort of the one that's from Reaper, and it would just get rid of that fan sound, but not add that much delay, and would keep much more of the natural intonation of the microphone.
Oh, well, that's good.
Because I mean, this microphone is gorgeous. So
well, yeah, you don't want the sound
I just ordered the foam and
Messing
pasted
that
it on to the cardboard and hung it on the wall with normal command strips. It is pricey. I think I almost have one wall done.
Jeez.
About $60 per wall.
Wow.
That's I wonder. I'm curious about the foam, because like some of that foam, I hate to say it, it's not really that very good. When they talk about doing sound panels, they use something called rock wool that you get from Home Depot, and it comes in giant like plastic wrapped bundles. Like it's huge. Like so, each one of those costs about I think 80 bucks. And then you have to build, and it's thick. It's about 4 inches thick. It's very dense, but it absorbs sound incredibly well. So there's a guy called Booth Junkie. If you check out, he's got a channel. He does like microphone reviews. But if you check out his, like he did some videos on setting up a sound booth, and he actually shows how to use this rock wool stuff. I think it's rock wool, to build your own sound panels, and they work. Like I'm not sure if the foam, like it may have some effect, but I don't know. I mean, unless it's like that, it may not be as, do as good a job, or maybe it will. Fuck what I know. I'm so out of it. I don't want to rain on your parade, because it's like that's a lot of work, and $60 a wall too,
Yeah, that's a bit of money.
So and then here with that's why I haven't done like what I was just talking about, because it's expensive. It's like $80 for a bundle of this stuff. Then you have to buy fabric. Then you have to buy the wood, like 2x4s, I think. Then you have to cut it all up, and then you need a staple gun and the right material, and it's a job, And
jeez.
Yeah. And you can get fancy with like masonite backing, so because otherwise it's not very pretty on the rear side. And it depends. Like if you go into a movie theater, like they have the stuff on the walls. Those are sound panels, and I think that's the same kind of stuff. Anyway, there's all kinds of different ways. Oh God, I'm exhausted. Oh boy. Yeah, but anyway, I'd like to put sound panels in here sometime.
Yeah, I think that, this room's would be perfect, because it's not that big a room to begin with, so it's not exactly boomy in here. But
no, well, I have all this stuff. We have like the shelves and all this other junk in here.
Well, be perfect size for sound booth, I think, though.
No, it's too big for a sound booth.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do it like a sound studio thing, but then you'd have to you'd never get it really perfect. But you could get close, because there's the sound from the window. The street noise would come through the window.
Oh, right.
And then there's the hallway, and then the walls. So it's anyway. Mine's only 1 inch thick. Combined with the cardboard works well for what I need. Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
If my neighbor was more noisy, I would have paid for the 2 inch. My goal is really to stop bouncing, so the ridges are very effective. Okay. Yeah. You want that? Like I have shelves and like books and boxes, so there's like it scatters, they get some really good scatters, so there's not much echo, but you can still sort of a bit,
Mm-hmm.
So even without the sound panels,
yep, we could still use some.
Yeah, anyway, that's another thought, another day.
Yep, another time.
I shot a video.
I shot a video.
Yes.
It's I can't decide what to do though. I did like the editing. It's like this what I usually do with like the multi-camera angle stuff. But maybe I should just show you it,
You're just itching to get that out there, aren't you?
Maybe.
Well, I didn't think it looked bad. I mean,
the thing is that like it's 18 minutes long, but the center drags a little bit. It's like I don't know. Well, let me get your opinion on this, okay? I'm gonna just switch this over to website pages. So that's actually the second monitor. We're on top of the birds there.
Oh,
our little heads. So let me see if I can find that. Where did I put that video? Let me see here. Look in here. Oops, I should move that over there. Oh, don't want my directory structure. Where is it now?
I'm gonna pet the bird.
Pet the bird. Oh, I know where it is. Okay, it's there. And then Vegas output. Oops. What did you say? You said something. Let's see.
Who? Me?
I need a new camera that is good with low light. Oh, okay. It's all about budget, my friend. Okay, so this is the cat trolley. This is the start. There's no intro, no music, no nothing. But I'm gonna play about 3 minutes, and tell me what you think of the intros. Like if I just leave it as is, kind of thing. Okay.
Oh, for goodness sake!
What?
Hi.
The globs.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Today we're going to unbox and set up this Vivo cat trolley. Hi, today we're gonna unbox and set up this cat trolley. Hello. Today we're gonna unbox and... Hello. Hello, today we're going to unbox and set up this cat trolley. Hello, today we're gonna unbox and set up this cat trolley. Hello, today we're gonna unbox and set up this cat trolley. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. Today we're gonna unbox and set up this cat trolley. Hi. Hi. Today we're gonna unbox and set up this cat trolley. Or small pet trolley, the small pet hand truck, the small pet small, Vivo. Hello, today we're gonna unbox and set up this cat trolley. I'm hunkered down here on the floor, so I can get in the frame as well and meet this cat trolley. Hello. Today we're gonna unbox and set up this small pet small pet trolley. I call it a cat trolley because we're taking care of a cat. So let's get started.
Okay, so that's about it there. Let me just turn that off.
And by the way, it's a cat stroller.
It's a cat stroller. I got the name all wrong. So
Cat tram. I think that's
cat tram.
Pram.
So I don't know. What did you think? Do you think that? Laughing my ass off, he says. That's what I thought. I thought that was funny.
I like to burp myself.
Yeah, but then it's like, then that's it. That's the highlight. I mean, once I get into actually doing the cat trolley, I kind of lose interest. It's like, okay, but I think it could still work. And the thing is, like, the cat trolley over and over and over again, and it's called
a cat stroller.
The part in the middle where you rub the box. Ooh.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, it's like, so it's trying to. The intro's tough. It's really tough. I didn't know, and then I decided, fuck it, I'll just leave it all in. I'll just leave them all, and then, so. But
well, maybe you just have to cut out the middle and just go from the Vivo cat trolley
right to the end where it's done.
Yeah, right, exactly. And there you have it.
It's even funny as I've never frickin' heard of a cat stroller. Well, there you go. It's
Join the club.
What is it called? A pet stroller, though, isn't it?
Oh, pet stroller. Yes, you're right.
The Vivo
right.
four-wheel pet stroller, and I couldn't for the life of me. I just call it a cat trolley because that's what I searched for, and that's what what stuck in my head the whole time. I was like, cat trolley, cat trolley.
That's kind of an interesting ring to it too. I like that too. But the box said pet stroller. You said that's right, pet stroller.
I know I had it. Now I know my unboxing video process is normal. I had a million takes with that damn wrap. I know, it's like you just like one more take, and it's like they're like after a while they're all the same, pretty much. So it's like ugh. Well, and in the end, I just killed the audio. I know. It's like, you're doing it. And I said, I know why he just has a music track because the voiceover just sucked, right? Yeah. No, I get it. Well, and that's why. Sorry, you were gonna say?
No. Well, just thinking. Well, in future, we can just, like you said, just speed up the middle part where you're building it and put some Remy Moore music on the top.
Well, I could, but I use that all the time, and so does everybody else because it takes too long and people get boring. But then I tried to. Then I was thinking, why don't I try like an anti-unboxing thing where instead of like speeding it up, I just let it rip, boring, I'll be damned, with no music, no nothing. And if people want to click away, I've already sucked you in for 3 minutes, and that's the average anyway, so who cares?
Well, I think have the little intro. Somebody showed up.
Yeah, reviewing, playing, and more.
Hello.
Hi, RPM?
RPM, that's a good,
yeah, because
good acronym. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, nice, long time no see. I need a guest, man. maybe finally I'll get you on the show, my friend, because well, take some pressure off. Midnight Banshee was here last week. You got the end of that, I think, eh? And that was good to have him on. Let's see.
Yeah,
I sound so fake. It's like Deanna or Darlene Connor trying to be enthusiastic. I know, and that's the other aspect of it. It's like again, I have to force enthusiasm for this piece of crap thing I'm doing. It's like I don't want. Not that the stroller is kind of cheap, but it's effective and it works. And I was
impressed.
The thing blows me away. Actually, it's like, and for what we wanted it for, it's perfect. It's just
perfect under the circumstances. What?
Perfect. That's right. Perfect.
Well, Monty seemed to think so.
Well, that's the reason we got it, because we have to have. There's like the cat thing is like they're kind of iffy about bringing animals into, but they like them because they're
contained.
Well, not that, but they spread life and joy.
Oh, I thought you meant the stroller thing.
No, but that's why it's like you needed to have like on a leash or a harness. Oh, I should see the harness we got.
It's cute.
It's so darling. I should bring that out. You close the kitty inside. Yeah, you can. It's got zippers and like if you want, I'll put it up maybe later today, this evening, or maybe I have to do it today because we're gonna be busy all week. So I have to finish that today for crying out loud. And that's another reason why I just want to say forget about it. I'm just going to stick the whole thing up because it saves me the trouble of editing it. Not that it's going to be complicated, but I've already spent. Okay, I'm using 2 cameras, right? I'm using this camera, which is the A6000, and then this one here, which is the A6500 to get the 2 angles. But the problem is the A6500. I didn't have the colors calibrated the same as this one, so they were 2 different color things. So I had to spend 3 hours color matching the two films, the two files, so that they wouldn't look too starkly different. And that's what took 3 hours for an 18-minute goddamn video. And it's like after that, I wanted to shoot myself.
Well, here's the thing. What we were talking about before. You keep the intro. And then you cut to the end where you've completed the thing, and then you do an add-on where you've got the cat in the trolley.
Well, yeah. Well, I was thinking of doing a review later with the cat in it.
Oh, okay.
So it's like this way, coming back for more. I sucked you in with this boring 18-minute video now.
You're just stretching it out now. Jeez.
So yeah, to answer your question, yeah, you can. It's got like little zippers and little windows. There's a window in the back. There's a window in the front. There's a window on the top, and then this little baby carriage thing hood plops down. And
to be clear, you
can watch the whole damn thing when I post it later today, and it's not that boring. It's only like a little boring. You can fast forward, watch it at 2x or something. Like you can put.
Oh, that helps.
You can watch on the interface on YouTube. You can watch things faster.
I didn't know you could.
Yeah, you can up to 2 times. So I mean, I don't even have to speed it up.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
You have to show me how to do that.
And I have that, and throughout the whole video, I have that 2-angle thing going, bouncing back and forth. So there's that sort of innate interest anyway, I think, a little bit. So. It's time for confetti. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. It gives full watch time to them as well. Does it? Oh, I guess so. If you watch it at 2x or something like that, RPM. I actually always forget about that, so I'm always whenever I watch a video, I just watch it normal speed generally. So.
Oh, I do too. Well, because I didn't know you could speed it up.
But that's the thing, it's tough, and I think we should revel in our staidness. Oh, it does, eh? Oh, thanks for letting me know.
Revel in our staidness.
Yeah, Yeah, like Remy Moore. He said he got like he did his unboxing thing that was like take after take after take.
All right.
And that scary fucking rabbit mask. I don't mind telling you.
A rabbit mask.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
the creepiest thing I ever saw.
I don't think I saw that. I missed it.
It's like right out of Donnie Darko or something, you know.
Okay, now you
get it.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, that's creepy.
So yeah, just take after take, and it's like you hate them all, and then it's like, oh, screw it, I'll just put music over it, and then make it funky, and then I'll just do miming thing, and then you're just as good.
Oh, okay.
You know, because some people, that's why not, you know. Like some people have a real problem with how they sound on. Although you have this luscious accent, Remy.
You've got a beautiful accent.
You've got a beautiful accent. I really, really wouldn't worry about it, honestly. I just talk normally, you know. You have that Southern gentleman thing going on so well, so cool. I mean, I think people will be just, you know, starstruck listening to you, no matter what it was.
I'm starstruck, most definitely.
You've got it going on.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, you do. I hate my draw.
Oh, but it's so to our ears. It sounds.
It's exotic. It's exotic.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, it's such a smooth. It's smooth and soothing. I mean, it's sort of.
Yeah, you said it.
Yeah. Well, it's something. It's something very pleasing about your accent. I find it very pleasing to listen to.
And it's
you should be doing book readings or something. Like books,
and it's unaffected. It's like a natural.
Yeah,
it sounds naturally like that. I was very surprised when I first heard you speak, and I was like,
it's not a harsh drawl. You know? It's just smooth. Smooth.
And yeah, I mean, it's pretty awesome. You know, when you did the interview for us, it was like pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. Not at all. Absolutely.
Wow.
So, I think you should try it again. try one again. And if you're hesitant, just upload it to Fire or whatever, or unlist it and send me the link, and I can give you like a heads up, or let Shelly or if Shelly wants to watch it or whatever. You know, more than happy. What are you doing?
Trying to clean, you know. What?
Nothing.
Well, I spend a lot of time with the cat, or as much time as I can.
Yes, I know. I know.
He's rubbing off on me. What can I say?
So, yeah. You have some more. Try one. Send. Do a. Send. Actually, that's the thing too. You know, people are like nervous in front of the camera. He says, "I'm getting more comfortable on the camera." Well, you have that issue, eh?
Yes, that's why I don't do videos, I'm afraid.
It's like death staring at you.
No, it's like
death staring at the camera. It's like death staring at you.
Well, I feel like an idiot. I look at the thing and I just feel like, oh, I wish I hadn't said that.
Well, yeah, but if you want...
The trick is not to watch it.
No, the point is that people who do a lot of... If you look on YouTube, there's hardly anybody does an unedited thing. Like
I'd like to do
it's like the jump cuts, and they've taken out either all the breaths, all the ohs and ums,
right,
or missed thoughts, so it sounds like one cohesive stream. But that's unnatural. I think we should reclaim our naturalness.
Sure.
You know, I mean,
oh yes,
to a certain extent.
It was a whatchamacallit and a
yeah. But that's the danger of not using a script or not reading from a prepared statement or prepared, something.
Yeah, but if I'm doing that, I'm holding it up like this, because I can't see
right,
it
with your thing.
With my magnifier, so you can't see my face.
I used to be frightened that all the people would see and would look stupid, but now that I know it's only going to be 40 people, I'm reassured more. Okay. Yeah, that's my feelings exactly, so...
Wow.
But I don't know. I've tried all kinds of different things. Like I try to, I don't know, it's like there's the volcano one where I have this obviously fake, it's a volcano. Which I don't know. That's what came out. That's what I stuck with. It's like, screw it. Oh, it's a volcano. And I find if I try to be serious, it's just dry and boring.
Oh.
You know?
You sound like you're reading the news or reading the telephone book or something.
Yeah, and it's some material doesn't just lend itself, you know, to. Don't worry about the camera, more about getting the stream to work right. Seems every time I had it right, they change either program or the way YouTube does live streams. Yeah, exactly, eh?
That's true, too. That doesn't help.
But I think I've got it down. It's like mostly stuff I forget to do. Like 2 weeks ago, we had I'm not sure if you were there for that, too. The audio issue was like because I had the... I
remember that. That's memorable.
I'm going to start saying that every time I see Polynesian vlogger. It's a volcano! Yeah, well, the thing with the streams get messed up because it's if you forget to do something or forget to click something, you know, and it's like then you have to remember quickly to track it down, especially if you're using some sort of a more complex kind of setup, you know. With me, I had it takes me about 10-15 minutes to turn everything on, for God's sakes, you know. And
well, there's so much stuff to turn on.
That's true. But what I'd forgotten to do, because I don't normally do it, is I had the watch page for the stream open, and I didn't realize that when the stream starts, this actually starts. So we were like streaming. But it was coming back through the tab, which was obscured by another tab, and then going out again. So I had this round and round echo that would never stop.
It sounded like we had 100 people in the room.
And I couldn't figure out why or why was, because I'd never actually have a tab like that open.
No.
And I was going berserk. I thought, oh, it's this thing. Oh, I know what it is, and it wasn't that. Oh, it must be this thing. It wasn't that. It was like, and then it's like, I'm just frozen now.
Well, you're checking properties of this, properties of that, and it's
I
never
couldn't
any
figure out
of
what
these
it
things.
was. And then Holly says, oh, it's like if you have the watch thing open. Do you sure you have that muted? I says, oh, I don't use that. And then I checked. I said,
sure enough.
And I checked the tabs, and there it was.
She was right. Yes, indeed. Thank
So,
you, Holly.
you know, and that's, but then there's other problems like your ISP. You know, if your internet service is not up to being able to stream at what you think you should be able to stream, you're going to get a crappy stream. And we pay for... It's empty. We pay for a decent stream. Upload 15 apparently, which is supposed to be able to do 1080p 60, but it can't do it consistently. So now I've got it set up to 1080p 30, which seems to be a lot better and more able to upload. So I don't worry about the camera, more about getting the stream to work. Yeah, every time I had it right, they changed either program or the way to, and I just when YouTube does something without letting you know that they're changing something, infuriates me.
Yes.
Really.
Well, you have to guess at what you can do to fit to get things working again. Yeah. You have to guess. So
and I don't like the fact that there's they have in the interface. Let me bring that over here. Well, maybe I won't, because in live streaming they have. You're getting good at that now.
I don't know.
You're getting good at that now.
I am?
That's a perfect kazoo.
Oh, I finally got it right.
You finally got it right, because you weren't thinking about it, maybe?
Maybe.
So, anyway, what I was going to say was that I don't, they have live streaming, they've got Stream Now and events. And who joined us?
I don't know. Oh, welcome.
I lost there it is.
You did not.
Oh, Nines Catudio, hi Holly! Thanks for joining us! Yay!
We were just discussing how you pointed out the watch screen or something.
The watch page.
Is that what it is? Yeah. Watch page, okay.
And then if you make sure you have the audio muted for that, and it's like, I didn't actually think. Anyway, I told you about that, and thank you so much, because I never would have figured it out without that tip, or letting me know that I had one page like that open. But I was actually just bitching about the live streaming thing because RPM had said something about that. He said that, YouTube changing something and blah, blah, blah. And my kind of beef is that the difference between streaming now and events. Like if I click, like stream now has the particulars of the last time I streamed. And then I switched over to events. So now I set up an event and everything. But the problem is if I can't start the chatbot before I actually start streaming, because it'll go to the stream now page and think that's where I'm going to be streaming from. So then now I have to wait and then just before we switch over to the intro, like I have like the thumbnail, then I can switch over and it pops, the HAL goes into the right page thing.
Jeez.
Hi Layla, me and much more, Arnold.
Hi, Arnold Will.
I haven't used the new live interface. I like the the events thing since Holly again turned me on to that. Because you can set it up and people can set reminders and stuff on your channel page, eh? So it makes that much more convenient. Oh, and I was telling
Excuse me.
Stop that! You're not a cat! Jesus Christ! It's bad enough when the cat crawls up a fur ball, but I don't need you doing it too, woman.
But he sheds so much. I mean, how can you not have a fur ball? I've been spending too much time with the cat. I'm sorry.
And the thing is, if the cat's coughing up a fur ball, we're standing on guard. Is he coughing up a fur ball, or is he getting ready to vomit?
Right.
It's like,
yeah, but he usually yells. It gives that mournful.
Oh my guts! I'm birthing a chest burster here.
Oh,
And then he heaves himself. Blah, blah, blah. And you really think something's gonna pop out of his skull or something like that,
Yeah, it's scary.
Whoa.
Well, at least he lets us know, so we get a heads up before he vomits, so you can put him on the towel floor. Oh, wait a minute. That's
Thanks for joining us! Yay! Oh yeah. I told flashback to the movie Aliens every time I see it, and I think, oh my god. Mine do that once in a while. Yeah, I think with Monty or Fluffy there, it's a permanent thing now because of his kidney issue, and like he generates excess bile in his tummy. So, and that's why they can't keep weight on. They don't eat. They stop eating. Because of this and that. So. At least with he's still eating okay, I think.
Yeah. Well, I check his droppings, and well, he's coming up with some pretty good stools. I mean,
well, that's good.
Pretty healthy looking ones.
So, but that's
so
one of
far,
the
so
things
good.
with it. So we have him on the special kidney food and
that
with
helps.
low protein, so that it maintains his ability to, longer. Hi, Linda. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, how are you doing?
My first thought, of course, was about your sister. I hope your sister, Patricia's doing okay. Hope they figured out what's wrong with her. She doesn't have a Twitter account. I think I asked Holly about that, and she said no, she didn't know, or she didn't have one. So, okay. So because I just wanted to say, I really slept in today. Nines and Chucky totally played themselves last night, and we all enjoyed the good sleep. First time since we got Chucky.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's good. We had a good sleep too. Didn't we? Eh?
Yep. And I want some more. I'm tired.
Oh yeah, I went working like animals at the farm, and finally it's like we finished. Got home, we had a pizza, and then it was like Shelly's fell asleep on the couch almost. And
I've done that. Was it 2 nights in a row? Or
yeah, 2 nights in a row.
And we're not watching a boring show either. Just wiped.
No, just getting tired.
Yeah.
No, I think this will come out even more. Aha, so I can lean back.
Well, aren't you lucky?
Yeah, I think I need to lean back. Ah, there we are. Is yours set up okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right.
If I lean back, I'll probably fall into the sun or something.
So we're starting to finally see. Well, no, we aren't really, are we? Daylight, I was going to say.
Oh yes, we are. Well, we got one room cleared,
and partial lots of other rooms. Last night we bought the final container of Margaret's sketches and stuff to the storage room, and now we just have to we have to decide on what to trash, what to keep. We have to donate all the dishes and cutlery and stuff still. Yeah, I know.
It's just sort of,
and we have to box up all the china and glassware and stuff like that. So it's like
special packing.
Yeah. We got like wrapping paper and bubble wrap and boxes and stuff. So we're gonna do that. Then finally it'll be the basement.
I'm telling you, the basement's gonna trump them all.
It doesn't look well. There's more.
Trust me, it will. It will.
Okay, it just doesn't look like as much. Because if it can go right into the garbage, why not? Most of that.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting.
All right. Well, I don't know. That laundry room was really bad, though. I mean,
yeah,
it was like I opened it. There's this one cabinet. You open it, it's like the mouse feces smelling and urine, just like whoa.
Oh, wasn't it top to bottom?
And,
they've gotten into everything. Everything
from like it's like head high to the floor with this like material, like fabrics, right, and dense, so thick and in there, and the mice had really set up shop in there. It was like,
oh yes,
really vicious. And it's like that where you smell it and it makes you want to puke.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like and there's like choke and but anyway, got that done finally. Still more like tables and still more in that backup, like the studio to do too.
Yeah, well, it's getting there, but still, there's a lot to.
But we have until April. What did we calculate? 25 days, eh?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
So I gotta be up there 3-4 days a week now, like pretty much full days.
Fuck.
What?
They found lymphoma in Patricia's.
Oh no.
Yeah, she's moving to Cross Cancer Institute sometime tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that too.
Oh. Can they do it? Is there a plan in place? Like, can they?
Well, sometimes they can catch. It depends if it's metastasized.
Right,
metastasized. If they can catch it early, they can excise, I believe, one of the lymph nodes.
Oh, okay.
And then put you on chemotherapy fairly aggressively.
Wow.
So there is a chance it can be managed. That's actually one of my doctors died of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma back in, I don't know, 20 years ago or something.
Sure.
So it's scary.
Sure is.
Dawn's cancer was melanoma, wasn't it? I think.
Yep.
Yeah, and it went pretty aggressive. They did three operations to try and catch it, but it kept escaping, and they finally had him on chemotherapy as an immune booster, and that it just.
Well, they gave him radiation treatment before that.
Yeah, and then the combination of that and all the stuff, it just swept him away, really. And then he went to the hospital and didn't come back.
Yeah, that's true.
But
sad.
But it's all about early diagnosis and quick intervention. That's about it.
Well, in one sense, I'm glad they figured out what
finally
it is.
It's better knowing than not knowing, because
you can't treat it until you know what it is.
Exactly.
So. Well, best wishes to Patricia. I hope so. Hope this works.
Oh, well, thank you, Linda, for saying that. Bad news, it's lymphoma. Good news is they think it's early and a good chance to cure it.
Oh, I hope that's good news.
Yeah.
I sure hope that works out. Yay. Phew.
Well, you have our commiserations, absolutely.
You sure do.
sorry for being silent.
Oh, yes.
You know.
Well, what do you say?
Yeah.
That's hard.
It's funny. I'm just changing the subject now.
Right.
I don't know if I mentioned before when Holly got here. I actually did. We were talking with Remy about the video that I shot for this cat stroller. It's called, what is it called? It's a pet stroller, right?
Pet stroller.
Pet
yeah,
stroller.
You're right.
And I kept calling it a cat trolley over and over. It's like I don't know. I should have looked at it. But anyway, so I did this unboxing and setup video for it. And the thing is, it's like about 18 minutes long, and that which isn't the point. But the main point is I actually shot a video. So
yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah,
these
I'm gonna
days.
put that up. And basically, we got the cat trolley because we wanted to bring the cat to visit Margaret at the nursing home. It's her cat. We've taken care of it. We wanted to show her, proof of life.
Yes, that's true.
We haven't killed the goddamn thing.
Yeah, well, you kept talking about getting the day's newspaper and photographing it next to the cat as proof of life. It's
Proof of life.
Oh,
yeah.
That's great. He's not a kidnap victim. Jeez.
It says it might be what's causing the liver issue. Still waiting on the liver biopsy. Yeah, that'll be critical, I think. We'll see, maybe if it's a small spot. But the thing is, like, okay, we went to all this trouble, like we got a cat harness for it. We showed the cat shots to the people there responsible, and we got the trolley, and we had to like stuff the cat in a cat carrier, bring it to the thing, stick it in the cat trolley, then wheel it all around, and all the old ladies are going, oh, look at that. Like they've never seen anything like it in their lives before. And then we bring it to Margaret's lying down. I guess they told us Margaret had decided to have a nap for couple of hours in the afternoon. So we were trucking there to her room, and hi Margaret, we brought the cat. And it's like, she didn't really care. Hardly. And the thing was, like, her sister had visited her like 3-4 days earlier and had brought her a stuffed cat with very soft, like, artificial fur, like really nice, but it's like
She seemed to have
she
gone right
loves
onto this
the
thing.
stuffed cat. And it's like, I got this cat. It's like, so he doesn't run away.
Oh, jeez. All this trouble and
it's like she's starting to become indifferent to her actual cat. Especially when she had put up such a demonstrative affection for it earlier, and was not happy about having to give it up for because we couldn't take care of it and stuff, and and us putting ourselves out really to take care of it, and then it's like,
he's a sweet little guy.
But and I it's kind of like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why?
Okay.
And not the cat part. I don't care. But it's just just trying to, I don't know, do things for Margaret, and she doesn't really get it. She can't really take it in. So, God damn it.
Well, she did. Well, once we took him out of the trolley and put him on her bed, and so she was petting him for a while. So she did enjoy the visit with him.
But I think my expectations were too high because I put a lot of work into that, and in the morning I had done this cat unboxing thing, and I was kind of like, I don't know, jazzed up about that because it's like the first video I'd done in a long time, and but I was having, about that video, I was having like real issues about how to do it, like how to set it up. I didn't want to do like a traditional bit where, I can do some compression in there, like speeding stuff up and adding music. I just wanted to just sort of leave it, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So.
Well, the intro's fun, though.
Pardon?
The intro's fun, though.
Yeah, I like the intro. We showed that to Remy earlier. So, so if you see a new video being posted by me soon, that'll be what that is.
Well, the cat troll. I mean, I kind of expected a bit more from Mom as far as a response, but I mean, it is what it is. You can't do anything about it. But I still think it's a neat thing. I mean, that means we can take Monty out when the weather gets nicer. We can take him out and walk him around the neighborhood. He can walk through the park or something.
Yeah. Well, it's got weird plastic wheels. Like it's strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean by weird plastic wheels?
Like if you look, it's like hard plastic. There's no soft rubber, nothing.
Oh no.
No,
That's kind of unusual.
it's cheap and junky. It's
Oh,
really
okay.
the nylon zipper for around where the like from the screen there. It just it broke already.
Oh.
9 says we'll be waiting. Lol. When we made our cat trolley video, I was just starting, so it was kind of ... horrible.
Oh. Jeez.
I don't feel so bad all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Well, like I said too, if it gets to the boring bits, you can just sort of go fast forward, like play it at 2x or something. So you know.
Yeah, it's
But
true.
I decided I think I'm not gonna put any music or anything in it, and just put put one of my intros and then just leave it at the end. That's that. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Look, Chucky tried his kitten harness yesterday.
Oh, he did. How
Last-
did he take to it?
Last night I was replacing a light switch that broke in the house. Went back out to the garage to get another screwdriver. The garage dropped down a foot, whacked my head. Ow!
Ow, that's not good. I hope you don't have a concussion.
Linda Gale, I should hurry up and make a video for Pat today about Chucky on the harness. Make her smile. But I'm getting less and less motivated.
Oh.
Well, yeah. It's people don't appreciate how much work it is setting
No,
up and
I don't
doing a
think they have
video.
an
It's
idea.
like you got the cameras, the lights, and then you know the microphone, and
Editing. That's a
editing,
job.
and sound, this and that, and it's like it's a lot of work for very little, minimal, recompense.
It's true.
People say, "Oh, that video's boring. You suck." It's like, "Oh, thanks. I'll run out and make another video."
Yeah, so like, hey, idiot, why don't you make a video and see how you like it? I don't see you make... Yeah, people that say you suck probably aren't making anything themselves.
Yeah, except telling people they suck.
Yeah, that's really hard, isn't it? Tough job, eh?
Yeah. Prayers for Patricia. Hope the jaundice is able to be resolved and that there are no additional problems causing that. We need her well and better.
That's right.
Linda, let her know we miss her, indeed.
We sure do.
You don't know stubborn unless you've seen Jingle get the idea to see when he wanted to go, and we didn't. I have to make a video to show you all. Little baby surprise, that's all.
Wow.
I have hardly any life on the channel anymore, so...
Oh.
Wait a minute, did you do... I thought you just did a video, or maybe... Weren't you watching a video where she did that steamed cat stuff? And I commented to you that I thought her production values were getting really good.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, and I thought I saw the views it had too. It was like 1,400 views or something like that. No,
I don't remember the number of views. I don't always look at the view numbers.
Yeah, I have been out of it because we've been working. I haven't had no time for myself or nothing. So
I've watched very few videos.
and Shelley's been working like mad. We're going to the phone. Ugh, you know the drill.
Yes.
And,
that sums it up. That sound sums it up very well.
yeah, but we're getting stuff happening. We got the contractor. We signed the contract. Gave him money.
Yep.
Got the electrician. We are getting stuff done. So we got the carpet guy. We picked out the paint. So it's like it's all coming.
Yep.
Oh, to me it only shows not. Okay, I must have misseen something. Maybe something beside it. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
even 97 views is pretty good.
Jeez, yeah.
I think that's pretty good. I mean, it's tough, but the thing is, like, you're building a body of volume, and you've got a bingeable station channel. It's like,
Sure.
somebody starts and boom, boom, boom. Are you doing any affiliate sort of stuff? Imagine, I would think. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. But I challenge you. Any life on the channel anymore? But I think
that's not good.
well, I think it's that time of year too. Right after Christmas, February, March, spring is happening. There's an ad like this last 2 weeks in my channel. I've had like
sense.
right now I'm doing 650 views every 2 days, so 325 views a day. Whereas before I was up to like for weeks I was doing like 800 plus.
Was it
views.
dropped back that much?
Yeah, it has. Yeah,
okay,
a
didn't
lot.
realize
But
that.
then but for me, I have no excuse. It's because I haven't been doing any videos at all.
Well, yeah.
For months, I haven't done
you
that.
haven't
The only
had
thing
time.
we've been doing is this show. So
Yeah, it's a wonder we're doing this.
Oh, we took, due to the recent YT Pulp, took all the affiliate work to the website. Oh. Well, I still put Amazon stuff, you know, like in my link. I'm going to put the link to that trolley in my video. I mean,
Oh, sure.
if they
Why
want to
wouldn't you?
castigate me for some reason, but I mean, everybody was doing that for years, and I, you know, so I'm not stopping that. I don't mention it in the video at all.
Why would anybody castigate you for putting up a cat trolley thing?
Not the cat trolley thing. It's the affiliate link to the cat trolley thing in your description. Some people, they mention it. They put cards and stuff. But I think it's the cards you're not supposed to do to affiliate links.
Okay.
Something like that. I don't know. Whatever. But you can put it to your website and have the affiliate links on there. So I don't know, you know.
Oh, well, what's the difference then?
Well, none really. I think it's an extra click, so it doesn't matter.
Sure.
But I have no affiliate links on my website at all, except unless I kept them in the descriptions. I put all the description. I mean, my website's really minimal. Yay!
What?
We started. No, the show started. Shelley and I. It was like back to the old days when there's nobody there.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
like
that's right.
dead air, making. Oh, what are we talking about? Oh, we did. And it was like then it was like what Remy popped in. And I was like, oh, Remy! It's
Yes.
like we're starving. Nobody's here. Yay! So I'm glad if you've joined us, and you know, so it's so special.
Yeah, but it is understandable. I mean, spring is here, so
Yeah.
you know, people probably tired of being indoors
I really
all
hope
the time.
Patricia
Want to get out?
you know, gets cured.
Yes, I hope so too.
God damn it.
That's right.
No.
I was going to say something, I forgot what it was.
Oh, that happened.
Happens too much.
Yeah.
Oh.
This has become my Sunday ritual 7 months ago. Well, thanks. And I like doing the show. I think the way it's turned out is really cool. You know, I'm actually looking at myself on the monitor there, and you know the Heads In Spaaace thing and the green screen, and you know, it's all. I think it's pretty cool. Let's get the cats out. We haven't had the cats today.
Oh, right. Space cats.
And I think you know, making the cats there, you know, with Holly's cat, the spacesuited cats. I think that was inspired. So that was one of the best suggestions I've ever had. I was supposed to put mice in some cat suits, but I never got around. Or I mean, spacesuits, but I never got around to that.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it was going to be a mouse on a rocket and have it go by, but again.
Yeah, but it takes so much time to do these things.
Yeah.
Or it can. Well, to do it so it looks really good.
Well, that's another good point. It's April's coming. Maybe views are dropping because people are busy prepping for tax time.
And
there was also March break, right? So people they had March break. I better check the phone. Our phone's ringing. I'll be right back.
Great heavens. Ah. Oh, I know what it was. I forgot. I was noticing. I'm still blown away by some of the footage I saw recently on your channel there, Holly, on Nine's Catudio. But I'm amazed how well the cats get along. What's going on?
Oh, that's one of our neighbors.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I was just saying, well, I remembered what I'd forgotten, but I was so amazed. I'm just amazed how well your cats get along. You had a shot there where all four of them are sitting side by side looking out the window, and I thought that's amazing. I'm trying to picture any time my parents had 4 cats, and there is no way they'd get along well enough to be that close to each other. There's just no way. I've never seen anything like that. It's just, I don't know how you have such harmony with your cats, but it's wonderful. So, anything important?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
I think I have a good idea what it's about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of our let's see, one of our neighbors has done their tax return for, speaking of taxes, right?
Oh, okay, taxes.
For another one of our neighbors, and they had done it so early they didn't realize that that there was like this carbon tax credit refund thing, right? So they were asking about making changes to their forms, to their tax returns. So there's a special form you can print out, and I think this is what this neighbor was asking about.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, we are totally amazed by that too. It takes a lot of patience, but it's becoming easier with every cat. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, good.
But thank you for noting that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's really impressive. I mean, you've got 4 cats, and they get along.
It is
I mean,
impressive.
they're napping with each other and grooming each other. And I mean, I just find that amazing.
But the cats in they were like farm cats dropped off, or feral, semi-feral cats, strays that just came in.
Well, you'd see the odd. Occasionally, you get a couple of cats that would bond, but it wasn't very common.
No, that's the point. RPM. They did it manually. A lot of my neighbors are not computer literate at all. At all. So they get them the book and do it by the form, and yeah, they don't have Canada Revenue accounts or anything like that. So
yeah, that makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, certainly I just started doing that, like tax returns electronically 5 or 6 years ago. So yeah, and we do it myself. We don't firm that out because it's like pointless to pay somebody.
Well, I mean, our thing isn't that complicated anyway.
Layla, Mitch, and more. There's not been much activity on my channel. I get a lot of views, but not a lot of comments.
Oh.
Guess what, folks?
What? The
hour is over!
Is it really?
Yes! Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll be back next week, most likely.
Indeed.
I would just like to say, Linda, give your sister our best.
Give her a hug from us.
Definitely. It's scary and a very scary time. That sort of thing.
I hope things go well. Best wishes for everything.
We try to make it quick. Love and hi Paul to all.
Yes, hi Paul.
Linda just says finally, when Jingle arrived, he hit it off with Demon right away. Shadow, not so much.
Oh.
Yeah, different personalities.
I like that name.
All right. Later all, have a good day. We will see you on the flip side. I can't hit the stop screaming button. I mean, screaming.
Stop screaming button.